Yo guys, before the video starts, I want to tell you that my newest Crystal GFX pack is now released. It is very good for like anime headers and cartoon headers, maybe not rapper headers, but I think it's very valuable for this type of headers too. So basically you get a lot of tutorials, as you can see, 3D text tutorials, header tutorials, 2D text tutorials, custom text tutorial, like a lot of PSDs too. 23 PSDs plus pack cover PSD is very valuable. Also, like as you can see, best quality saving settings, and if you buy this pack you will get a second pack completely for free. So I think it's a very good deal, only for $15, and soon it will rise to $20. But if you don't want to buy just one pack from me, you can buy stacked pack, which contains basically every single of my pack that I ever released. So as you can see, all of my packs, and also all future products for free. So basically if you buy this pack, you will, first of all, you will get every single of my product, and second of all, if I release any pack, any other pack, like let's say I release a pack in 3 months and it will be like $20, you will basically get an email with like free download. So yeah, basically you get all of my current products and all of my future products for free. So I think it's a very good deal. It's only $35. Normally it would be $120, and I promise that you will make your money back quick with all the lessons in the packs that are included basically. So yeah, I think that's it, and yeah, we can get into the video now. Yo guys, of course, Nax here. So in this video I am going to show you how to make a nice looking anime banner or header, you can call it as you want. And yeah, so basically let's get straight into the tutorial, and this tutorial will be like with Itachi from Naruto. So yeah, alright, so I will just get render from my graphics pack. You can buy it in the description, I will leave a link. Alright, so we are basically copying this one. We can put it here, and it's going to be like red damped. So yeah, alright, this is cool actually. Alright, so we can put now one render, and then we are going to put more of them. Alright, so it's cool. So first thing, actually quality is very good, because when I was making my graphics pack I was like focusing on the quality a lot to make it like the best. So yeah, if you want to get some nice renders, you can just buy it, I will leave a link. Alright, and what we are going to do after we job the render, we can actually make the text. So let's go to the text tool here, and let's actually choose some nice font. We can actually go with Titania, I think it's cool. We can make it a bit higher up here and make it bigger, and actually we can make it white too, and we are going to call it flu, just like that, because it's like client header. So I'm just going to make a like tutorial with it, because I think that it would be very nice. Alright, so what we can do now is we can rotate it just like that, as you can see, and we can click here, and then we are going to convert to smart object. So basically right click and convert to smart object, and then we are going to edit, transform and perspective, and we are basically dragging it here, as you can see, and kind of like lower and on the left side. So just like that, as you can see, it looks cool. So now what we can actually do, we can actually mess around with the render a bit. So let me go here, and you can press here hue and saturation and right click and clipping mask, so it will be like clipped to the render, and then click colorize, and we are going to make it like red, and we can lower the lightness a bit, and then click Ctrl and I, so you can just put these effects wherever you want, not on the like entire character. And then we are going to take a brush, we are going to take just normal brush and make the hardness 0, and we are basically going to like use it on this like cloud. I'm not like a specimen in anime, so I don't know how this cloud is called, but it's for sure called like Shirigami or something, I don't know. I'm not sure, but don't like, if you know the name, just please write it in write it in comments, and I will actually know, because I was making like these clouds, like I was making headers with these clouds a long time ago, and I do not just remember the name of it. So yeah. Alright, so we are basically just making it colorful, as you can see right here and right here. Alright, and we are basically filling up the whole, like the whole cloud, and we can do the same thing for a couple other places. So we can do the same thing here for this like line on the jacket. So here, as you can see, we can do the same thing here, and we can actually make like the same thing here. Alright, it's actually cool. Maybe we can make the stroke a bit too. Alright, I think it's nice. We can maybe make it here too. So the reason why I'm doing it is basically to make the render more colorful, because we are going to make it like red, like the whole header we are going to make it red. So yeah, I'm just trying to make it more colorful, and we can make the eyes red too. Alright, just like that. And okay, it's cool. And now what we are going to do is we are going to colorize one of the letters. So let's go here, let's make a layer, then create a clipping mask and get a nice like a red color. So just like that. And let's actually make the hardness 100%, and let's make the F like red, and make the flow 100 if you don't have it. So just like that. As you can see, I think that it's cool. Alright, and now what we are going to do is we are going to create another layer and put it like above the red color layer, and we are basically going to pick like black color. And if you want to pick colors from your background or anything of your from your graphic, basically just hold Alt and click on the color where you want to select it. Let me just check if it's recording. Alright, it is. And then basically make the hardness 1% and just make this nice shadows, as you can see. So just like that, we can make it here too. And basically go to opacity and make it like, we can make it like 50%. I think it's nice. Alright, and now what we are going to do is we can actually mess around with the text a bit also. Maybe let's actually delete this part here, because it's actually messing with it a bit. Alright, so now what we are going to do is we are going to open my Crystal GFX pack, and we are going to halftones here, and we can choose this one. And we are basically copying it and pasting it here, and we are going to make it like reddish. So basically click Ctrl and U, and then click colorize and make it like reddish. So just like that. And we can put it here. We can actually put it here also. Alright, it's cool. We can maybe delete it here, and we are going to make it gray on the other side. So here, Ctrl and U, and saturation we are going to make it -100 to make it like gray. Alright, we can put it here too. Alright, I think that is nice. And now what we can do is we can actually hold in the first and the last layer of the text and click convert to smart object to make it like one layer. My computer can be kinda laggy, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, and after we converted it to smart object, we are basically going to mess around with it again. So we can actually copy it, so click Ctrl and J, and then go to the other layer and make a nice stroke. Make it say outside, and we can make it like that. So let's see, we can actually make it a bit, actually we can make it gray. Let's do it like that, as you can see. And what we can do now is we can create a new layer, and we can actually fill the stroke. So go here, make the hardness 100, and basically fill it up here, as you can see. So like the stroke won't be like plain. Alright, and then basically hold shift here and convert to smart object. Alright, it's cool. And now what we are going to do is we are going to create a new layer and create clipping mask again. and we are going to make it probably like red, and we can make the if you want to change the size of your brush, basically hold Alt and like make it go right or left, and if you want to change the hardness, make it like go up and down. So yeah, that's a nice trick that you can learn. Alright, we are going to insert it here. Maybe actually we are going to make it white. Let's see which one is better. I think that the one, like the white one, is better. And we are going to make the opacity a bit lower, so just like that. And we are going to convert it to smart object. And now what we are going to do is we are going to create a new layer, and we are basically going to get a Kyle brush. But in my pack, you can like here I got like my brush pack, which like there's a lot of my brushes that I use, so you can just get it from here. So yeah. Alright, so basically what we are going to do is we are going to get a red color, and we are going to make this nice like outlines. As you can see, they don't have to be perfect, they just have to look really like nice cartoony, if you know what I mean. So basically do this kind of shapes. We can do it just so. They don't have to be like straight also, they just have to be like this like drawn like style, if you know what I mean. Alright, it's cool. And now what we can do is we can add some more like brushes. So basically we are going to mess around with it. We can add one here, we can get a white color and add one here. It doesn't really matter, you know, you just have to make it like, it's kind of random, but that's like the point of it, I think, because yeah, I just, that's how I do a lot of designs too. Like I don't think too much about things, but I just like sometimes go with my instinct, and yeah, I think that's a very nice thing to like master. Alright, so I think that the text is done for now, at least. I think we are not going to mess around with it anymore. And now what we are going to do is we are going to go to background and create a new layer and get a red color, so here and here, and we are basically going to make the same outlines but for the render. So as you can see right here, just like that, here. So we are basically making this like header very like cartoonish. Alright, it's very nice. And now what we are going to do is we are going to add actually, let's see, maybe we can like change the color of the background. So let's make it like more reddish. Or no, actually I think that, wait, let's see. Okay, I think that we can make it like reddish. So just like that, I think it's cool. And what we can do to make it like pop out a little more, we can add a new layer and then go to brushes and just get a normal brush and make hardness 0 and add like, get a white color and add this like nice like lights here and make it overlay. Yeah, it looks way better now. And now what we can do is we can add some nice like stroke to the text again, because it's kind of like melting with the background. So let's add a new layer behind the text and let's make it like dark, like here. And let's get a Kyle brush and basically make this nice like little brush, as you can see. Alright. Alright, it's cool, I think. Let's see, actually maybe we can delete it a bit and make another, like a different one, because I think the other one wasn't like looking the best, so we can add another one but make it like that. It's like, it's all for the purposes to not like make the text melt with the background, because like it doesn't really look good like that. Oh yeah. Alright, so just like that. Alright, I think it looks nice, looks cool. And now what we are basically going to do is we are going to add different renders. Alright, so let's see, maybe you can make a background a little like more dark, actually. Let's see which one is better. Oh, actually I think we are going to stick with this one. Alright, and now what we are going to do is we are going to add a little more of the renders. So let's go to renders, and it was Naruto. Let's see which one we can choose. I think that we can get maybe, let's see which one is the best. Actually, this one is cool. It's nice. Alright, we can add it just here. And what we are going to do is we are going to colorize it because it's of course like now it's like bluish and we want it to be like reddish. So we are basically going to go here and get hue and saturation, create clipping mask and make the saturation 0 and click Ctrl I and basically get a normal brush and hardness 0 and basically just draw it wherever you want. So here we do not want to make it like at the hands or the skin, because then the skin will look like weird, so basically in clothes. So just like that, as you can see. Here. Here. And it's a really nice trick that you can learn. Basically, like, if you see that render is a different color and you want, like, let's say that it's like gray and you want to make it like blue, just make it blue. Like, mess around with hue and saturation, etc. So yeah. Alright, and now what we are going to do is we are actually going to colorize the cloud. So we are going to make it like we're going to make it red. So do the same thing. So go here, hue and saturation, and we can move it up a little bit so it will actually work. And then colorize, make it like red, and lower the lightness a bit. And we are basically going to draw it on the cloud. So here, as you can see. Alright. So we can actually not make this one. And by the way, if you are drawing something, you want to stop drawing it for a second, so when you make a mistake you don't have to like delete the whole brush. So yeah. I sometimes forgot about that, but yeah, that's it. Alright, basically make it here. Here also. Alright, it's nice. Here and here. And we don't have to colorize the white part. So yeah. And actually here too. Alright, it's actually nice, it's very nice. And maybe we can do the same thing with the main render. So we are basically going to make it like more gray in certain places. So go here, saturation 0, and basically colorize it in certain places. So it not will be like bluish, but more like gray, you know. So here, basically everywhere besides the clouds and the skin. That's what you need to focus on. Alright, it's nice. And now what we can do, I think, is we can move it up, like the whole project to the middle. So just like that, I think it's way better to make it in the middle. Alright, it's cool. And now what we are going to do is we are going to do like the stroke of the right character. So just as we did the first character, so get the we can actually maybe get white like color and get the brush from my pack and basically just do it like that. As you can see, just really simple, nothing crazy. Just do it just like that, as you can see. Alright, so here here. Alright, we can add it here too. Alright, it looks nice. And now what we are going to do is we are going to mess around with the background a bit. So let's actually get some nice font. So I'm going to use the one that says Bog. You can find it in my pack too, but I can just give this one for you for free. And we are basically going to write some letters with it, so let's actually go with Itachi. So I'm making it like vertical. So just like that, let's actually go to properties and make it here like, let's see which one we can do actually. We can make it like smaller a bit maybe, and let's actually make it, because it's too condensed right now, so let's make it like 600. Alright, it's cool. And basically we're going to put it in some nice places. So let's put it here. Let's convert to smart object. Let's make it red. Alright, it's nice. And let's make the same thing with the other side. So let's go here and let's make it like white. Alright, it's nice. And what we can do now is we can convert them both to smart object, and we can make like nice shadows as we did with the text. So basically get a normal brush, hardness on 0, so just like that, make the flow 100. So here, and lower the opacity a bit. It's cool. And now go to my pack and get halftones. Alright, and here. Okay, and insert it here, and basically get it right there. So here we are going to make it like gray, so saturation 0. We can copy it, make it here too, then copy it and paste, and we are going to make it red. So basically Ctrl and U, and colorize saturation on 100, and we can lower the lightness a bit, just like that. Create, copy and paste, and just like that. Okay, so now what we can do is we can mess around with the background a little bit more. So let's maybe add some nice lights. So go here, create a new layer and make it like reddish, and make this like nice light, as you can see. And we are going to make a white line on the light on the other side. So we create a new layer and make this nice like little light. It looks cool. And we can lower the opacity a bit, and same at the other side. Let's lower the opacity. Alright, it's cool. Alright, and now what we can do is we can add some maybe more renders. Let's see. Okay, actually I think what we can do is we can add a little bit more of this like lights. So we can add one here, we can add one here too. Alright, I think it's nice. And now what we are going to do is we are going to add some halftones. So go here, copy, and basically go here, and then click Ctrl and U, make the saturation 0, and make it like, make the lightness go down a bit, and basically go here and we can mess around with the blending options. Let's see, we can actually add one here. We can add another one here, another one here, and we can make it red, of course. So Ctrl and U, colorize red, and make it like more darkish. Alright, add one here. We can add another one here, and another one here. Alright, it's actually very, very nice. So now basically what we are going to do is we are actually going to add some more renders. So let's go here, let's go to my crystal pack, and let's go with Itachi, of course. So renders, Naruto, and let's choose some nice one. We can actually get this one. Let's see, this one looks really like nice, I like it. Maybe we can make it go here. Alright, it's nice. We can rotate it, so just like that, and we are making it gray. So basically go here, hue and saturation, create clipping mask, and make the saturation 0, and basically draw it as we did previously. Alright, it's actually cool. Let's draw it here too. Alright, it's nice, and we can convert it to smart object. And what we are going to do now is actually erase it a bit. So let's erase it where the text goes, as you can see. So let's erase it here, let's erase it here too. Alright, it's actually very, very nice, I like it. Alright, and now what we are going to do is we are going to make the same stroke as we did previously. So basically go here, get some nice white color, and get the brush from my pack, and basically draw it right here. Just like that. Okay, and we can erase the stroke a bit, so we can erase it here and erase it here too. Alright, it's really, really nice, I like it. And now what we can do is we can actually add another text in the background here. So let's actually get the same font and make it say Naruto. Alright, it's nice. And we are going to insert it right behind the render. So right here. And we are going to make it like more darkish. So just like that, as you can see. And convert it to smart object. And we are going to erase it a bit. So it's not going to mess around with the render actual. Alright. It's nice, and let's actually add some nice light in the background here. So normal brush hardness 0, and let's make it maybe like that. Make the opacity going down a bit. Alright, it's cool. And actually, I think that maybe we can add one more render on the left side. Alright, if we have like some nice ones too. Yes, this one is very nice. So let's add one here. So let's add it right here. Let's rotate it, so transform and vertical. Alright. And let's see where we can add it. We can actually add it in the background. So let's add it here and here. Alright. It's really, really nice. Alright, and we are going to make it like gray and red. So hue and saturation, clipping mask, saturation 0. And basically where it's like bluish, make it gray. So just like that, as you can see. Here, 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 and on the hair. And here. Alright, I think it's really, really nice. Maybe we can add exposure too, make it here. And actually we can raise up the gamma correction a bit, I think. Alright, it's nice, just to give it a little more contrast. And now we are going to convert it to smart object, and we are going to erase it. So let's actually erase it, so it's going to like, you know, like go nicely with the background. And now we are going to add some nice stroke to it, so get a red color and basically brush it in some nice places. So we can brush it here, as you can see. So just like that, right here and also here. Alright, and we can erase it in certain places, so we can erase it here too. Alright, and it's actually very nice. I think the background is really cool. And now what we are going to do is we're going to just add some nice like little brushes to it. So basically I'm going to speed this part up because it's going to be boring. So yeah. Alright guys, so basically that would be it for this header, and now what we are going to do is we are going to hold the first and the last layer of the tag of the header, and we are going to group it, and then click Ctrl Shift Alt and E, and now click Ctrl Shift and A to open camera roll. Alright, and this header was basically just very simple. I think it was like 20 minutes or so, and yeah, but I think it looks very nice. Alright, then go to contrast, make a contrast a bit higher, and then clarity, make the clarity higher too. So just like that. Then we can go to curve. You can basically just copy my settings if you want. Alright, just like that. Then go to calibration and make the colors. So you can just copy my settings as I do them. Alright, so here and here. Alright, and click OK. And I basically think that that would be it for this header. I think that it was a very nice header. It was of course it's very simple. If you want to know how to make like more advanced headers, more like just better looking stuff that is really like very advanced, and stuff that is just way longer, because I'm not going to really post a 1 hour stuff. I want to keep it very simple, but it's anyway very good, I think. So yeah, if you just want to learn more, learn better stuff, learn more stuff, and just improve quicker, then make sure to buy my new pack, or just basically my everything pack, where you can just buy like every of my pack for like a discounted price. So yeah, that's basically it. If you want to, you can like check out my Discord server. You can join it. There's a lot of free PSDs going on there. And yeah, if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Alright, and I think that would be it for this video, and I see you in the next one.